And welcome back. Here we go. Shout out to all the fans. Pristine Productions. Going live in 5. Today we're going to be talking about mixing with Ik Multimedia's mixing with Mixbox. I'm going to show you how we get that analog sound in your mix. And make sure you guys subscribe. And support my page. Pristine Productions coming up here live, and I'm going to show you some tricks with the Ik Multimedia's mixing with Mixbox, which have over 70 plus, about 70 process. And we're going to test this thing out on Soca Beat here. So here we go. What's up, guys? What are you doing? Here we go. And that's my new rhythm, guys, that I made. It's called Soca Jammin'. You want to make sure you're getting that real powerhouse soca movement to make your body bounce, man. Shout out to all the soca producers in the Caribbean. I want to big up Antigua, Trinidad, Barbados, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, all around. Big up my supporters in New York and around the world. Pristine Productions, giving you nothing but the best. Mixing with Mixbox. So let's talk about that. I'm gonna go right here into I'm going into my track here, and here is the Mixbox as promised, and I highly recommend you guys using this plugin rack here. It's something like State Digital. You can actually resize this thing. Hey, check that out. Just go tiny that, or you can really enlarge in it. And like I said, guys, with this little button on the left here, right above here, you can actually, if you have a big 4K monitor, you can get all the plugins to show. So basic controls here. When you open the mix bus, you're gonna see some blanks like right over here, and if you want to enlarge or get a bigger size of the rack here, you go on the top left corner, hit that little H looking button. Here in your bottom right, I can turn off the power, the entire plugin. There's a little power switch. Turn it back on. I can adjust the volume of the entire plugin by taking fader down or take it up. And I can also click on this the bottom right corner, this little icon here. Look like some faders. Click on that and check this out. All the different delays and effects, I can manually mix them in here. I can adjust the volume of each plugin. Here is the input side, and if I click here, you can adjust the mixing of the wet signal from the dry. And of course, I go here and you can bring up the list. Let me bring up a bigger, just so you can see this. If I click here you have the amps. We have American Vintage, British Tube Lead. We have Cabinet. We have a Flexi amp. Let's go over here. Here I have a black 1176 here, and these things sounds awesome. Some of these plugins are from the T-Rax mastering suite. So you mastering engineers, you're gonna love it. This is a picture of the tube amps here. If I go to the American vintage, that's how it looks. You can adjust the knobs, and this like gives you the feeling like you have all these things in your racks. You might say, yeah, Ray, well, we have slate digital and waves, but actually this rack feels awesome, and I'm going to show you on a guitar part in the soca. Here's the channel strips. We can go through this, and we can tweak all the controls from the channel strip here. We have the EQ81, which look like the Neve. We have some pretty good plugins in this rack. Check this out. Almost looks like the Shadow Hills. It's an EQ compressor, so you can EQ the frequency while compressing, which is cool. Delay. We have the digital. We have the tape echo here. Here's a digital over the side. Tape echo. Distortion. We have plugins you might already be familiar with. Overdrive. Dynamics. You have the bus compressor from a T-Rex suit. It's the same mastering compressor. There's a ratio from 1 to 5. You have regular T-Rex compressor. You have the spread here. We have de-essers. We have de-essers here as well. A limiter. Some awesome toys, guys, and they're about 70. Here's the model of the Fairchild compressor, 670. Powerful plugs. The white CLA 2A. I strongly suggest, guys, you get these stuff. Filter, we have the envelope filters here, which sound amazing. I'm going to try and demo some of. Here's the modulation here. We have a nice list here. We have the electric flanger. Picture the mix box as like a GTR rack plus mixing rack. Reverb. We have stereo imaging. We have saturation. Check this out. Cassette. There's a cassette running there. Cool. So I'm going to turn this off. Actually, I'm going to turn off these plugins here, and I'm going to bring in this soca track here. I'm going to show what I did on the guitar using the mix box here. Here is, let me go ahead and if I can take, let's see, empty, let's play the guitar. So this is what I started out with. I'm going to engage the chorus from Mixbox. I have, of course, in vibrato. Let's turn it on. And you can hear that lush chorus effect there. I can mix between the wet and dry. Switch to stereo mode. Whoa, this sounds amazing. Mono, stereo. I can adjust the amount of chorus. I can switch to vibrato. Let's get some now, for the sake of tutorial here, I wanted the guitar to sound more like a strummer. I want a realistic kind of soca guitarist playing here. Shout out to who all is watching, by the way. Shout out to you guys. So I'm going to turn on the digital delay here. And this is going to give me like the analog effect of getting some kind of movement within the guitar. So let's play the guitar. I'm gonna turn on the digital delay. We can switch between the doubler here. The LCR. Gonna go LR, left and right. It sounded pretty cool. The delay is moving from left and right speakers. Here is the dry and wet here. That's a little too much. Now, right now, it might sound like it's overdue, like it's too much. Here's the feedback. We can adjust that. There is the delay. We can sync it up with the tempo of the track. Let's hear how that sounds. Always check this out, guys. Hear how it sounds with the context of the track. Sounds like somebody's strumming the guitar. Bringing the bass line here. So within the context of the mix, we're hearing the guitar sounds like a more realistic strummer. Like a realistic strumming is going on here, which is what we want, thanks to the Mixbox. You might say, Ray, I can do that with any stereo delay. True, you can, but this one has an authentic sound to it. Let's check out the parametric EQ here. And these EQ sounds amazing. I'm gonna boost a little bit of 500 here. And I'm gonna boost a little bit of 7K, get a little bit of sheen. It's not too harsh, it's just so. And then I'm gonna use the black 1176 here. Add some punch and clarity more. And remember, I can go in the faders button here. I can adjust each. Now all four of them are blinking green. And hello, what can we do here? We can sidechain. We can sidechain as well. Nice. So I can actually sidechain this to a track here. Let's try. I'm gonna try something real quick here. The track is the kick drum number 12. So I'm gonna sidechain number 12. Let's go back to the. Let's see what happens if I turn off the kick. So the kick is only being, the compressor is only reacting when I put in the kick. Check this out, I'm turning the kick back on. Turn off the sidechain plate. Actually turn off the sidechain within the internal plugin. And then we have all plugins moving again. Nice. So, there you have it, folks. Let's try. We're gonna try one of the. Let's try one of the filter plugs here. I'm gonna enlarge in the screen. I'm gonna go down to filter here. Let's try. Let's go ahead. Maybe a filter format. No, let's see, filter Filter phaser. Let's try this one. Turn it on. Let me turn off the kick drum here. Let's see here. Let's see. I highly suggest, guys, this is not an ad for IK, but this stuff sounds sweet, man. Nice. Now let's mess around with the resonance here. And we can adjust the overdrive levels. Let's play with that in the context of the drum. Let's bring a little bit of lead in here. I'm going to mess with the frequency here. Loving it, guys, loving it. So just wanted to share that with you guys here. Hit me up on YouTube if you want me to mix and master for you. You can contact me and support me on my website. It's been fun, guys, and I'll catch you